Good evening and welcome back to Starsector. My name is Pooks and tonight we're continuing on with this Let's Play series. So, without any further ado, now I think what I was doing, this is, it's a couple of days in between when I actually last streamed, so I've got to remember what I was actually doing day to day between the games, and yeah, but where I think I was, I just finished up grabbing some supplies and I was going to head back to my colony in Epsilon Kardashev. And yeah, then we're going to look for some blueprints that we got a lead on, so to speak. So if I go to my Scepter missions, then we've got a Phantom up here and a Railgun up here, as well as the Falcon blueprint. I think the Falcon blueprint is what I want to go for. And there's going to be a little bit of danger in this system as well, so I might actually want to grab my Brawler fleet and equip that, in addition to maybe keeping a cruiser or something for exploration purposes. I'm not 100% sure yet. I guess we'll find out when I head up there. But for the time being, let's head back so I can swap out my current fleet for something a little bit more fit for purpose. We're going to head to Tortuga, and away we go. Now I'm pretty sure that Phantom as well that we saw is not going to be a combat ship. I've done a little bit of peeking on the Wikipedia, and I'm not sure that that's something going to happen. Oh, the hegemony. Ironically enough, these are the guys that are the most happy with me as well. It's a little bit odd, to be honest, given that originally I didn't actually want to be friends with them. But I think just avoiding them in general has meant that I'm not causing problems. I'm staying out of their way, they're staying out of me, and when I've gone into their systems, I haven't really done so with the intent of causing issues, right? Partially as well because they are a major military power compared to the other factions, and I don't want to annoy them too much to the point where they'll come down on me like a ton of bricks. So yeah, that's a factor as well. We've just averted an incident as well by our local security forces. So these guys were trying to do something. Yeah, it's the path of cells. This thing is causing some issues here. This thing is causing... That's a long way to project power, I have to say. Like, that's a long travel sort of thing. But yeah, we want to take that out at some point. These guys are not doing good things for me and my colony. There's a trade convoy from the pirates. Okay. Interesting. Okay, well, here we are at Tortuga. Oh, really? I had that in my inventory. I sold that, but anyway, cool. We'll drop that off. We'll go to our storage. We'll drop off some of this. Hell, I think we'll drop everything here into storage. And yeah, all these things are flashing because I've got none of it. And go to storage here, go to our take, and we've got a lot of new ships here now as well. That's fantastic to see. Okay, so we've got our 3 carriers. That's great. We have our Doom, and then we have our Champion. So unreliable subsystems on that one, which is not great. This is fine. Yeah, my carriers are fine. The 2 cruisers here are not as fine, shall we say. We've got the Venture class exploration. Yeah, it's got surveying equipment. Yeah, it does. So this is what I'm thinking about taking with me. It's kind of got a lot of demods, unfortunately. Damaged weapon, structural and malfunctioning comms. Not the best, but Anyway, we need to leave some stuff behind. So let's start off with the things that I definitely do want to leave behind. I reckon our fuel tanker I want to keep, and the Colossus I want to keep for storage purposes. I'm going somewhere where we might be salvaging some stuff. I'm going to take that cruiser, and then in terms of combat vessels, I really want to pick up on... See, this is kind of broken to a point. We want to pick up all these light path ships until we have 30 of them. There we are. All right. So that gives me a pretty good loadout as far as I'm concerned. We'll go and fill up on fuel as well. Fill up on people, and then we'll grab some supplies. Probably a little bit more if I actually do engage. I'm going to want more. In fact, I've got supplies to burn here, so we'll take 1,000 just to be on the cautious side. I will want some heavy machinery to do some surveying, and I think that works out to what needs to happen. Go back to my fleet. Yeah, okay, so things here could use a refit. First, our venture here does have surveying equipment. Yeah, built in. The looks of things. It's got some demods, so fighter engagement range reduced, supply cost recovery. Yep. Nothing great. Actually, I'm going to go back to my fleet. If I'm going to engage nasties, I should actually have a sunder. So the Night Runner is my best bet here, and I'll just refit it, I think. What has this got on it in terms of guns, though? Why has this got a slightly better, because it's outfit differently? Doesn't have a demod though. What's a demod? Unreliable subsystems. We'll go with that one. And I can just refit it. Wait, fleet. Hang on. I've now got 31, so I want to drop one of them. Salvage rig could be useful too. Take one and we will leave. Leave a couple of these guys. I'm not necessarily happy about doing it, but I think it will be necessary. Okay. So back to the refit screen. First, this thing, let's auto fit for exploration. That's what it's there for. It's got an efficiency overhaul this way. It's got its integrated targeting unit. I'm not sure if that's really insulated. Using its sensor profile. It's probably not a bad thing. It's one of the biggest ships in my fleet, so ultimately if this comes to combat, it's screwed anyway. So it's best avoided, right? Combat is best avoided with that ship. With this guy, we're going to strip it off entirely and redo it. So we'll keep those two, get rid of the capacitors, and start refitting the energy sort of thing. So we'll just go with owned. I believe I want blasters. Go heavy blaster again. There we are. And another heavy blaster. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Then I also wanted some dual light machine guns. There, that's our point defense. We'll go set up the weapon groups. These three are all there. These two are there. That's done that part. Let's go to here. We want solar shielding as a built-in, or as an addition. And then I think I wanted stable injector too, and then build the rest into capacitors. So that'll give me some energy defense. This will give me basically speed. This will give me more speed. It's gonna reduce my other things. I'm just getting all these notifications on my phone, which is slightly annoying, but well. It's just when you get bombed by people sharing Instagram things with you. Look at this, man, I'm doing something else. I ain't got time for cat videos just now. Why is this not? Yeah, you should auto-fit as that, confirm, and then, it's here, but it's not updating the graphics on the left for some reason. Alright, cool. So we're just going to outfit these all according to this spec here, which should give me all the right things in terms of their loadout on the right hand side and whatnot. So basically they've got a mix. Hang on, you're wrong. Should be a heavy machine gun. Why have you gone to a thumper? Did we run out of heavy machine guns? Yeah, we've run out of heavy machine guns. That's unfortunate. So what's it trying to replace it with? The wrong thing. I need something that's going to be anti-shield. A railgun is kind of the only thing I can think of here. And we're going to need a lot more of this. We might just see if we can auto-fit some other stuff here. You're fine. Oh, cancel. Hang on. There. You're good as well. Why are we got a mining laser? That should be a light machine gun. Are we just out of munitions, or what's the deal? What if we go to ballistic? Buy illegal. Buy illegal. My own colony? Surely. That's fine. Let's do this. Yeah, most of these are good. Are set up already. This guy, for example. Oh, hang on. Oh man. You are the current fit. Yeah, we've run out of the key things. So it's just replacing it as best as it can. And its best is, some might say, not good enough. Well, I don't like the idea of it, but I don't seem to have much of a choice. We'll have to use mining lasers instead of other bits and pieces, which is really anti-shield sort of thing, which is what it's, yeah. I'm not over the moon, but part of this build is just sheer quantity as well, so I shouldn't ignore that. Alright, I'm going to make sure that I am piloting the one that I want to be piloting. And then in terms of my other ones, I might as well give these guys some pilots. I don't see a downside to doing it. Given that they're all going to be deployed, might as well have people flying these things. As long as it doesn't reduce my deployment kappa or something to the point where I can't do it, but I don't think it will. Okay, with that out of the way, we'll just repair our ships and then we'll go back to manage the colony. Go to storage, drop off all these kind of excess that we've just confirmed or created. I'm going to go command. I'm going to... No, we're building these. Do you want to work up those? Yeah, so I want some more heavy machine guns. Maybe another 20 of those. I think I wanted light machine guns too. That'll help out. We'll get them next month. In fact, how far off a month change are we? We're at... Oh, this might just be really good. Tick over straight away. Alright, we'll go back here, manage the colony, and go to refit these ships, and there's one that was not. Alright, so this one, for example, if I switch to that, it's now got the guns. Yes, that is an overnight construction. Someone put a rush order on it at the factory and said, here you go, man. Here you go, just for you. Actually quite happy about this now. Gotta check that they're all done. Yep, you. Cool. Alright, so we have an exploration cruiser. We've got a ship for me to pilot, which is our finisher ship, basically. There to provide some damage at the end on soft targets. And otherwise we should be pretty much raring to go. Let's just drop off these into storage. I use an awful lot of supplies just now, it seems, for getting those ships ready to go as well, so I'll just yoink some. I might go to... I just got the open market instead of storage, didn't I? That's unfortunate. Oh well. I think I'm pretty happy with things as they stand. Go to the colony info. Is anything happening? I wanted to go... Before we go too far, I'm going to go head to Barbados. The reason I'm going down there is I've got something that's working on... should be discovering technological wonders and whatnot. Go to storage here. Do I get it? No. Colony info. It's built, right? Tech mining. Okay, yep. In addition to extracting base resources, there's also a chance to find blueprints and other rare items. Anything found will be designated production gathering point. Where's the gathering point? Is that still Tortuga? Oh, I wonder if... Hey, we must have got another thingy done. Wait, that looked like a Syndrian. It doesn't matter. They're just going to be a trade fleet. Head back to Tortuga here and just check that we haven't got a surprise blueprint. Storage or something. Definitely not something on the market. Scroll down. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything exciting in storage, so... Not what was happening. Oh well. All good. I mean, I'd be more excited to see that we've got a blueprint, but... So, I think it was this guy over here that had the blueprint. Let's just double check that. I will go to the accepted stuff. Accepted here. Falcon IV. Yeah. Excellent. That is where we're heading, and it's a high danger area. So let's see what's going to happen here. Now, my general plan here is that I don't want to necessarily pick a fight or pick all the fights. I just want to be able to get through and be... Hang on, did they just say raiding? Oh, it's one of my guys. Hey guys. Hello friends. I don't necessarily want to... What are you? Ah. Piss off. Ow. Yeah, I don't necessarily want to pick all the fights because I don't think I'm gonna win all the fights, but I do want to be able to jump in and do some stuff. Alright, we've got an inner system and a fringe. It's a high warning beacon, and there's 2 nascent gravity wells. So there's a good chance that there's actually something nasty around one of those nascent gravity wells that I just don't know. So what I'm going to do is go dark. We'll come in on the fringe. It's going to warn me, which is kind of expected. I'm going to jump in and just see what my odds are of... Whoa, that's a lot of hostile. So the one with the worst is this, because it's got a radiant. The rest are doable. But I think we do want to try... Potentially... Oh, no. We've gotten out of it. Alright, sensor array, stable location. Got some data on what's happening. Let's just tab out to the system. Barren world, there's a desert world. And there's stuff around. So there's a debris field and a sensor array. Let's grab the sensor array, because that way I can see what's going on. Bring that back online. That's going to give me a lot better idea of what's happening here. So I should be able to sneak into this one and see what's around. We'll grab everything there. Yeah, that sensor array is definitely helping in terms of just IDing what's around. So far, most of these are not posing a problem. There's our hostile shard. It's actually around the sun instead, which is not what I expected. Monitor class frigate. Alright, we got survey data. What's a monitor do? It's an escort frigate. Two small universals and 2 flak cannons. So basically it's gonna be a damage soak. I don't think it's worth using a story point to pick it up, but yeah. Good to find out about that. Yeah, that's a remnant station, basically. Nexus here. That will be a nasty piece of work that we're not equipped to deal with. As fun and as entertaining as that might be, that one is not for us today. And then yeah, there's all these guys hanging around out around the fringe point because they don't really have much other places to hang out at. Having said that, like, it's not too bad in here compared to the other system that I was doing stuff in. So potentially I could pick a fight here, and I feel like I want to pick a fight because the last time that we streamed we didn't have much action going on, and I would like some action, please. Got some debris fields which we'll just check out now. Have successfully produced something. I'm just gonna leave it idle for the time being because we're down to just over 500,000. Grab all this stuff. That's nice to have. Seem to be patrolling in pairs, almost as if they're a single fleet. I don't know if it's just because I've got not much else to do or what's the deal. We'll salvage here as well. Grab all of that. Oh, hang on. Ooh. They spot. Yeah, they're looking for. Yeah. Oh, I tripped the tripwire or something. They were like, hey, we spotted something. Something funky's going down. But all the stuff is in orbit. Orbital. 2 orbital habitats? Really? Okay, this is going to be where our blueprint is, I suspect. Do a survey of the desert world. Decivilized. Okay. No stable ruling polity. Yeah, go figure. It's uninhabited. Vast ruins. Okay. We'll consider other factors. Yeah, okay, no worries. We'll explore the ruins and begin salvage ops. So, what do we get? Luddic Path Blueprint Package. Air. Catalytic Core. Already got one of those, but good to have another. Pesh. No, we don't have our blueprint. No blueprint. I'm not seeing a blueprint. But Jesus, there's a lot of transplutonics. We'll leave the fuel around, but got a Sunder and a Mercury. Okay, so we'll go to the orbital habitat next. There's some recoverable ships. Hermes, a freighter, and a standard civilian. Not now. We'll just salvage those. Drugs. Cool. They know the way to my heart. We'll grab all of that stuff. To salvage up. Grab some more stuffs. Go for the orbital habitat here. Still not what I'm looking for. Because I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Yeah. It's okay. We'll keep looking. Not that. With a Mercury D-class. Not that either. Man. So. Could be the barren world. Could be something around the star. Could be that I have to blow something up. I don't know yet. But so far disappointing in terms of turning up with a blueprint for me. These guys are just going nuts over here. Alright, so nothing in orbit around that. Go back to my intel, right? Item is inside a derelict ship located some distance away from the center of the system. Okay, so they're saying some distance. Now that could be a big distance, or it could be a small distance. I'm not sure. My best bet here, I think, is to check over here for a start. Sure, I didn't. What's that? Cargo pods, cargo pods, cargo pods. Definitely all cargo pods. Okay. Okay, I can scavenge into a debris field. Still not what I'm after. Fine. think from here I'll go to a sustained burn, and then I'm going to use... Oh, I'm out of volatiles. Damn it. Basically just do kind of a bit of a run around a little bit further out from the center of the system. See if I can't pick something up. Even do a sensor burst. Or two. It gives away my location a little bit, but I think... Oh, here we go. Hey man, there it is. This is what we want. This is what I came for. We could consider this ship recovery, I guess, but not now. Just go for the salvage ops and grab that. It's an XIV battle group type. Fantastic. Can we just learn it? There we are. We might as well take the supplies. And what else? Anything else we can carry? Cool. Alright, I think if we can get the opportunity as well, we're going to go pick a fight here. Because I brought a fight in fleet, and it feels like a fight in time. We've learned our blueprint, so the worst case that happens is that I lose all my ships, and am humiliated in front of all these lovely people. And... what's this? Flasher. Eh. Okay, yeah, they're all just going nuts over here. Oh, we had items delivered as well as making money. Cool. This is a lot of ships to try and take on. If I decloak, go with the sustained burn. Hey guys, we're over here. Suckers. Duck. So the reason for that tactic is just to see if I can pull off a group of them and then have maybe one or two left behind. Yeah, there's a couple of groups still around here. So if I can yoink these into a bit of a fight, I mean I could take them both, I just don't want them to... Hey man, over here. Oh, these guys are attacking someone. Oh yeah, these guys just came to the wrong neighborhood. What have we got? Hostiles, hostiles. They're doing an interdict. Oh, it's Luddix. I kind of don't want to save him. I want them to die, but... You know what, we'll go for this one. We'll just pick up the weaker one here. Moving into engage and just continue. This is going to be ridiculously easy. We'll just go all, except for you, because you're just not worth deploying. And deploy. Cool. Alright, so we've got LP Brawlers up against the Remnants. This should be a pretty easy fight. I think we can see everything that we need to see at the moment, so... These three guys can take on these. These three guys can take on these. These guys take on these. All these guys at the back that are just trying to hang out and do nothing can go up against their cruiser. These three can go up against these, and then these ones here, as well as you, go after this. And that should be all that she wrote, really. I don't think there'll be much more need, famous last words, to micromanage my ships too much. Right. Downside of this is that they just kind of all get in the way of me. It's very hard for me to yoink in here. Do my job, which is to come in and do this sort of thing. back off now and just let my flux vent down a little bit. Even if it means that I'm not involved in the kills. Cool, and we win. And the Remnant really don't like me. That's fine. I'm okay with this. Fortunately, we didn't get anything interesting. I will grab the extra... grab all the supplies that we can. And these are worth more, so we'll grab those too. Excellent. We'll just try and do a salvage off as well, see if we get anything more interesting. Not really, that's fine. Alright, so that's one down. These guys are engaged in battle and I'm inclined to let them die. Plus I need to do my own repairs. Just let my own fleet just recover from that battle. I didn't realize that the Luddic Path might actually come in and try and do a bit of fight here. Now, I would like to get this guy or the other one by themselves, ideally. I don't want all three of them at the same time because that would just be a little bit too much to handle in an ideal world. If I just kind of skim past your sensor array, will you come say hi to me? Right, I'm hoping that maybe you will. See me? You should be able to see me. Oh, they're looking for the Luds. Maybe if I come in. Are you happy to fight me instead? Ah, see, I just got too much of them. This might be a bit much. The 2 Radiants in there. They're maneuvering to prevent me from disengaging easily. So I think I am going to have to do the fight. How much have we got? 4, 8, 12, 16, 19, 22, 25 of them, plus my Night Runner. Not a full 30, but I'm going to try it. Let's move into a gauge. All except for him, and then these guys are our runaway ships, basically. So we should be able to do good enough to be able to get out of there if we need to. I'm going to tell these guys to run off and capture those objectives. I'm going to cancel that move order. That's not what I wanted to do. And then otherwise we're good with what we've got set up. Just got to wait for something to come in range so I can see what's going on. Right, they've this guy here. We'll just send a couple to eliminate them. Yeah, all my ships are going there. Great. Not what I really intended, but we got. You can go after this. I'm going to cancel that assignment and cancel that assignment. In the meantime, you and you can go after this guy. Just want to pick off the small ships as much as possible before we get some of the larger combatants that we have to deal with. Alright, one down. got some fighters coming from over here, so I think that's where we do have some larger combatants maybe. I'm going to grab these 3 to send them off to deal with this. Grab these guys to send them off to deal with this. Right, we've destroyed another one of their small ships, I think. Send these guys to deal with those then. And this is where the bulk of their fleet is, I think. This should die pretty soon as well, I think. Yep, that was it going up. Alright, yeah, this is the bulk of the fleet here. These 3 guys are going to go after him. Might just double down on that. I might have you as a harass order, wherever it is. Set up a harass on that. Start heading in the right direction towards the enemy. Yeah, okay, we've got a few more over here. Cool. These 4 here. These 4 here. And I think that engages all of my forces again. There's a Radiant. So we might actually even set up a void order on him. Void this guy, guys. He's no fun. He doesn't play nice. He's got a whopping kill of a hit. And avoid hitting me too. That would be nice too. Yeah. What we got going on here? Kind of balled up. I don't want them to be balled up. Guys, change target. Go over there. Now I know I'm using a lot of flux on those fighters, but those fighters can be deadly if they're not paid attention to. Degrade their ability, and so that's fine by me. Alright, so these guys managed to take out something, so that's good. These ones can go down here, and you guys can also go for that thing, I think. What's going on down here? Hi, friends. There's my target. Be able to make a fairly good impact if the people wouldn't get in my way. Yep, it's gone. Oh well, too late. The Radiant is here, so I've just got to be careful what I go for. Send all these guys up against him. I have no command points. Alright, that's fine. I'll take my own advice here. He's damaged. Might as well take him. Shields back up. Hey man. Right, it's down. Let some flux come off. I don't have command points still. So what's happened? One of my own guys have disabled. That's no good. I think I want to try and grab that nav point. Have a command point. Oh, come on, man. Out of the way. We're all reporting combat readiness will start degrading soon. Send you up against that. Wander up and just sit on this. Make sure it's mine. We've disabled something, we've destroyed something, that's good. I need some command points. Oh man, I can't pilot for nothing. There we are, that's mine, cool. Alright, still don't have command points. Not ideal, and these guys are all getting distracted by fighters. If I had a command point, I'd tell them to just go after that Radiant. Just take one down. It's still the most dangerous ship on the board. Need a little bit more command points, please. Oh, hang on. Pay attention to what I'm doing and where I'm going now. I will cancel that avoid order. Hi there. Yeah, that did nothing. Gotta be careful of that, guys. Yep. Ability to flux me out. I have command point. Yeah, okay. So, a decent amount of command points. I can tell people what to do. So I'm gonna grab all of these guys that are currently not engaged. I'm going to tell them to rag on this thing. Just ducking in, doing some shots, backing off before it gets a frickin' Reaper off. Veto off at me. Grab this point here if I can. Another command point. Who's not engaged? You guys. Probably go after that. Careful about my flux here. I might even go after this guy. Oh man, that didn't help. No, this is not good. All right. So I don't have a finisher anymore. It's just down to whether or not my brawlers are going to carry the battle, and I don't think they will. So I think we're better off calling a retreat here. Or if I just go all the people who are not so engaged. All my options here. Full retreat, guys. Get out of here. Definitely without my flagship, I've got no chance. Even then, I've just got to get better as well, I think, in terms of... Yeah, that cannon lot better at working with my brawlers rather than letting them get in my way. But I think given that I called it a little bit earlier, I'm hoping that these guys all have the option to get out of there. Keep most of my fleet intact. Cool. Alright. We are out. And I'm pretty sure I should be able to disengage now. If I attempt to disengage, they're pursuing. Well, that's annoying. Oh, it put me in charge of this thing. Alright, well, full retreat, guys. GTFO, save yourselves. This is not good. This is not good. It's gonna blow. Yeah, there goes my tanker. But all the brawlers will get out. The Colossus won't. That was kind of expected. So that's most of my cargo carrying capacity gone as well. Crap. Okay, we got the blueprint. Ah, those damn radiants. Remnant ships suck ass. Alright, we'll leave. What did I retain in terms of crew? Alright, so we've still got most of the more expensive parts, actually. Have way too many crew members. Somehow we retained everyone despite all the ships blowing up. So that's somewhat surprising. But I'm pretty sure from here I should be able to just transverse jump my way out of this situation. Bye, folks. Alright. But we're going to have to jump a whole heap of people in the middle of space to go for an extended camping trip. That's what I'm going to call it. It's a camping trip. And I'm out of supplies too, because everything was kind of problematic, but fortunately my system is just over here in this stream, so that's nice. Oh god, no, we don't want to go anywhere near these guys. We're gonna use special maneuvers. I do not need to die by these guys. That would be somewhat unfortunate. This is why I'm building a fleet, right? Because these guys are getting really annoying. Especially when I'm coming back with after I've had my head handed to me by some remnant. Cool. Alright, we'll drop off the catalytic core. We'll go to the open market and just sell these things, because why not? We'll drop the gammas in there. Sell this as well. This. Might as well prop up my own colonies with good stuff. unfortunately I can't just give them heavy weapons. Makes no sense given that it's my colony, but anyway, cool. And I'll grab a chunk of supplies. Can't repair my ships, alright, they must all be repaired at least. But yeah, that's unfortunate. I mean, I can buy new tankers. I have one in storage. Pity. But I can't buy a new Colossus, so I might have to make one. Yeah, I'm thinking buy one. Easier. Command-wise, we will have to build a civilian Colossus. 40k. Done. Be done in a few days as well, from the looks of things. Now, otherwise, in warships, I want to go back to cruisers. Yep. And I think I was keen on another champion from memory. Let's confirm that. Head back to my fleet. In terms of what I've got in storage, 2 champions and what's the name of it again? Dominator. Cool. I haven't played with this yet either. I might just grab it and see how I can fit that out. Just auto fit, this is standard. Maybe the side machine guns will help a little bit. Probably not, but heavy armor. Really? That's what you put on a... I would have thought that we go with militarized subsystems. Because that makes a bit more sense. And then also give it auxiliary fuel tanks, considering it's a tanker. Right? Because when they get in fights, they generally pop. Okay. So this came with some stuff already. But I've never used a Doom before, and I'm kind of interested to see what they go. So we've got a strike variant, 2 heavy blasters, 2 Typhoon Reapers, 4 burst PD lasers, and 4 Sabot SRMs. Or we've got a support variant. We'll go with this one. And then check out what it's doing with the weapon groups. It's just going auto fire on the blaster. And then I've got to choose whether or not I want to use a Sabot, that's anti-shield from memory. And then the Typhoon is finishes. Alright. And then I'm pretty sure this thing teleports a heavy proximity mine to the target area, can be used while phased. I've never used a phased ship before as well, so let's run a simulation, right? Let's simulate a Doom against a heavy assault cruiser. And just see how we go. Oh, it's alternating? Alright, I wanted linked, but fine. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, alright. So let's do that. See what happens. I do that. What's it do? Sent me a Reaper. Okay. Ah, they blew it up. Okay, I see. Does this slow down time too? So, it kind of feels like what I want to do here is shoot off my SRMs. Do that. Drop the mine just behind him. Dodge out of the way of these Reapers, because if I drop into the real world, then it would hurt. And then so that mine will blow up real quick. Real quick. My Reapers. Instead, if I say suck on a Reaper, destroyed it. Yeah, I'm not good at this. That is what we have established. I'm not good at this. Whether or not it's because I just need a... Yeah, it seems to slow down time when I'm in phase as well. Okay, we're in the simulation. Let's run another simulation where my opponents... 3 of these guys, but my allies... Oh, really? I can only choose the things that are in my fleet. That's unfortunate. These guys. Right, that and a Doom. So I should be outclassed, but what I'm keen to see is whether or not these guys will provide sufficient distraction. Oh, wait. Did I not deploy them? Yeah, okay, there we go. Alright, so when you... Oh, hang on. Harass. Harass. And then these guys can all engage. Just phase out of existence, so these guys ain't going nowhere. And suck it. Phase through those rockets. Oh man, you walked in front of my Reaper. Here we are. Alright, one down. Kind of like this stealth bomb approach. Alright, here's my new target. Those sabots out, I think. Phase through his rockets. Drop in our mine. I think that's our mine there. Yeah, it looks like it's going to provide some... Oh no. Oh, you can do multiple of them at the same time. Okay. That might have been how I was going wrong before. Either way, suck some Reapers. He's overloaded. Done. And it seems like this should be just a straight up go in and ruin him sort of fest. No more Reaper. No, I do have Reapers still. Good. I am curious to know what's the practical range of this teleport here. Yeah, so you can have a lot of bomb. Oh yeah, it's just blowing up my own guys. Oh, that's a Reaper. Oh, thank you. Thank you, sir. Getting a little bit closer. Go with that. And they're all blowing. Yeah, I destroyed my own guy, but that worked a treat. Okay. In the simulation, that's how Doom seems to fight. I don't mind it. It seems, yeah, you yoink in a little bit. I'm wondering if a different ballistic and energy weapons range. I'm not sure if that's going to be the best outlay. It decreases the amount of damage. Flux dissipation rate while venting. Can we do something else here? Go to phase, for example. Adaptive phase coils. Makes us faster. Reduces phase coat to 0. Increases soft flux dissipation and weapon recharge rate by 2 when phased. As well as an emergency yoink to phase space. Huh. Wonder if there's things that we can do to do sort of interesting stuff with our flux dissipation here. Specifically, I'm wondering, can we get our flux dissipation to be so high in phase space that we have permanent phasing and we just wander around and drop mines? Probably not, but it could be an exploit. I might do some constructive Googling. Seems to be the best way to deal with that. Maybe not off camera. Able to run located, yeah. Effective sensor profile by 50%. So it's a really good stealth fleet, basically, or stealth ship. Delicate machinery, but it's gonna basically degrade in combat real fast. Okay, good to know. I like it. I like this ship. All right. I think it's going to be a good flagship because I can just yoink out of danger. And if it's a flagship, then maybe I put on things like nav relay, for example, and just generally boost my entire fleet's values while I stay relatively out of trouble. I'm not sure yet. But I think we're creeping up on the, yeah, we're a bit over the hour mark, and we're creeping up on 9:30 local time, so I might want to do take a break soon. But before I do that, I'm going to work out what we're going to do. All right, so we've got our blueprint from here. At least we got that, right? We didn't get anything else. We still have the option of the Phantom, and there's a railgun blueprint up there apparently. So that's useful, but it's a fair way away. We also still have that bloody Luddic Path fleet, right? If we go back to Intel here, hoping there's a bounty for him. Yeah, this one over here, not really. Colony threat lines it up pretty well though, that this base here is what needs to go down basically. We've got a story one as well. This is the history of me. Interesting. Not at all creepy that the guy was keeping tabs on me. These are all the gates. Not really what I want to do. Item report. This is what's coming from tech mining. So we've got metals, fuel, supplies, heavy machinery, and some core LBC. Okay. That's why we still had things delivered when I didn't have anything on the go. Bomb sniffer against them, yep. The exploration. Extremely well developed defensive, protected by a large number of fleets. Yet I want to destroy it. I think the LPs will be easier than Remnant. Alright, hang on. Let's look at our available fleet that we've built up. We've got 2 champions. My conquest, 3 carriers, and then some support vessels. Couple of Sunders. 3 Sunders total actually, 2 Hammerheads, 2 Manticores. Got some combat freighters, but that's neither here nor there. A few frigates. Where's most of my frigate? Oh yeah, there's the wolves down here. Alright. I'm not seeing really a anti-capital fleet here, is my problem. I'll leave a whole heap of Luddic Path stuff for a start. If I combine all this, what do we get to? We make a fleet out of this. Can we make something sort of interesting to take on a station or not is the question. My thoughts are no. Yeah, we'll take the heavy assault frigate too. Why not? Got 21 ships? No, not even that, I don't think. Go to my refit here, does it tell me? No. It only tells me when yeah, okay. We have 24 ships. So we can fit 6 more in. I feel like if we're fitting 6 more in, then I'm gonna want heavies. Want more heavies. I think another couple of conquests. So let's just go schedule it. Yeah, we've got a champion. 2 more conquests. We'll go a Colossus. That'll give me 4 more, and then I need 2 capitals. Can't build yet. Confirm that, and I think that's our fleet production done. And we did get a new option for a cruiser, so why isn't that there? I thought we had a light Falcon. Ah, here it is. Falcon XIV. Alright, so what's this get? It gets the 14th Battle Group Hull Mud. Kind of want to compare this. Go rid of that. Go to just warships. Crew complement, that doesn't change. Sensor profile is about the same. Armor rating 850 versus 750. Alright, so it's got better armor, it's got better flux capacity, and better flux dissipation, but a lower top speed. Seems to be the mods. There's stuff in brackets. Compared to an Eagle, it's got a lower armor rating. Still got a higher speed. 2 medium energy, 2 small missiles, 2 medium ballistics, 4 small energy versus 2 medium energy. Yeah, so it's not changing the enarmament at all. It's still running with maneuvering jets. So that's the differences. We're getting a bit more hull or armor. Bit better flux capacity and bit better flux dissipation. Okay. And a higher price tag to match that. I'm not sure if speed's really what I want though. I want stopping power at the moment. And I'm not sure that this thing is going to really give it to us. I think it's a start though, which is good. Alright, anyway, enough musings, and I think in the next episode, or next stream if you will, I'm going to go ahead and outfit these ships. Work out how I want to outlay my my champions here. I'm pretty sure the Hurricane Mervs are what I wanted, and then have them as energy weapon boats, but it seems to have put on ballistics here. Yeah, hybrid turrets. So I was thinking almost entirely energy on these, but we'll see how they go. Yep. Anyway, alright, next stream we're going to try and outfit this fleet a little bit and get some testing done. I can do some looky in the meantime. And then, yeah, get them loaded for bear, ready for taking on that station. But we still need some capital ship backbones. We might end up just building a Legion to fill that hole. Again, I don't want to, but it might be necessary. Now, because I'm building stuff again as well, that's going to take some money. Got 415,000 ordered up, and I've we've got 1,713 in the bank, so that's no fun as well. But I think that gives us a reasonable way to go forward. Yeah, see, I can get the crew. Don't have that problem. Fuel enough to get me around, and probably got enough supplies to do good things too. I'm gonna cut a couple of these, so yeah, maybe I can go sell a nanoforge. I can go sell a catalytic core, maybe. I'm not sure yet. Anyway, that's enough for tonight. Yeah, sorry that it's just been messing around talking about how to outfit this fleet, but I really want to take down that station, and I want to be successful rather than wiping out all the progress that I've made. And as you can tell, like, just a bad decision in the star earlier just wiped out most of my invasion fleet there. But we did pick up the XIV blueprint, so I'm reasonably happy about that. Anyway, that's it for tonight. Thank you again, everyone, for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you in hopefully tomorrow night's stream. Same time, and I'll see you tomorrow night. Thanks, guys.